my name is Eliasila Uli. Today, I will present our analysis of a real-world dataset. This contains 1,000 student record. In this presentation, we will discuss how student habits may relate to their academic performance. The purpose of this study is to identify patterns, relationships, and trends among several variables in the dataset. Some of the variables included in this study are study hours, social media usage, and sleep time. Before analyzing the dataset was first cleaned to ensure that the information is accurate and complete. The data cleaning is important because it helps remove errors and handle missing values so that the analysis results are more reliable. Next, describe statistics we use to summarize the data and provide a general overview of the variables. This helps us understand the basic characteristics of the dataset. After that, inferential analysis was conducted to examine the relationship between different variables in the dataset. Through this analysis, we can better understand how certain habits may influence students' academic performance. Overall, this study helps provide a clearer understanding of how students' daily habits may are accurate with their academic outcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Elvina Marial. I'm going to present the Part A, Data Cleaning and Transformations. For Part A, we start with a data set of 1,000 students. We perform data cleaning by handling missing values and ensuring consistency. We also introduce two new variables, average daily usage and addiction score, to help us measure digital habits more accurately. Moving on to demographics, to ensure data quality, we use Figure 1, a box plot, to identify outliers in exam scores. We also look at our demographic profile in Figure 3. Using a pivot table, we summarize our 1,000 respondents, showing a balanced distribution between 481 females and 477 males. Finally, for the distribution, in Figure 2, show the distribution of the calculated addiction scores. These histograms confirm that the data is well distributed, providing that our dataset is now clean, summarized, and ready for the correlation analysis in Part B.
Hello, my name is Nur Syafiqah Aini binti Ali Mahsan. Now, I will present Part B, which is data analysis. In this section, I will present the statistical analysis of the students' social media addiction dataset. The analysis focuses on two main variables, which are daily social media usage, hour, and addiction score. The aim is to examine the distribution of the data and determine whether there is a relationship between these two variables. Statistics we use to summarize the main characteristic of the dataset. The mean daily social media usage among students is approximately 4.92 hours. This indicates that students spend a considerable amount of the time on social media. Meanwhile, the mean addiction score is 6.44, which suggests a moderate level of social media addiction among students. The standard deviations show some variation in students' usage behavior, meaning that not all students spend the same amount of time on social media. To examine the relationship between daily social media usage and addiction score, person correlation analysis was conducted because both variables are continuous. The results show a strong positive correlation with R equals 0.83. This means that students who spend more time on social media tend to have high addiction score. The p-value is less than 0.001, indicating that the relationship is statistically significant. In conclusion, the analysis shows that students spend a significant amount of the time on social media. The result also reveal a strong positive relationship between usage time and addiction score. This suggests that high social media usage is associated with increased addiction levels among students. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone. In this section, I will briefly present the evaluation and discussion of our habits of our study on the relationship between student habits and academic performance. The analysis shows a positive relationship between study hours and exam score, meaning that students who spend more time studying tend to achieve better academic results. This finding is consistent with previous research, which shows that effective study habits can improve learning outcomes. However, there are some factors that might influence the finding. First is self-reporting bias, since the data on the study hours, sleep, and social media use were reported by students themselves. This may affect accuracy if students over-report good habits. Second is sample reliability. Although the study used a large sample of 1,000 students, the participants were mainly aged 18 to 24, so the result may not apply to all age groups. When compared with previous studies, the finding also support the idea that consistent study habits and good time management can improve academic performance. In terms of implication, the results suggest that developing positive habits such as regular study time and consistent attendance can help students achieve better results. However, the study also has limitations, including reliance on self-reported data and possible external factors not included in the dataset.
In conclusion, this study analyzes the relationship between student habits and academic performance using a dataset of 1,000 students. The results show the several habits such as study hours, social media use, and sleep time can influence students' academic achievement. Students who manage their time well and students consistently tend to perform better in their study. However, the findings also suggest that academic performance is not influenced by a single factor alone. There are other external factors and individuals' differences that may also affect the result, such as learning environment, motivation, and personal circumstances. Despite this limitation, this analysis provides useful insight onto how certain habits can be associated with student academic outcome. Overall, this study highlights the importance of maintaining good study habits and effective time management in order to support better academic performance. That's all from me. Thank you.